you're alive, you're healthy, you're strong. I beg once again, tell your neighbor congratulations.
Congratulations, my neighbor.
So the next on our agenda is the address by the caretaker committee in person of Mubarak Muhammad. Please, sir.
We've not had any encounter like this as alumni since our graduation. In fact, some of us since graduation, this is the first time we are seeing each other. So it's also part of the reason why we are all here, and we'll connect, and we still have some issues we want to put to the table, and we want to iron some issues out. First of all, most of us will remember that there was one time we seek for, should I say, contribution for our earlier planned award and dinner nights. Some people were asking questions on the platform. It's not as if we ate your money. Your money is intact, please. But
don't use that language, ate money. We don't chop our money.
Okay, we don't chop our money. With our money, they're intact.
Somebody said it is snake that has to eat money. Human beings to chop. Especially.
So what happened as a then is that we wanted to embark on a project. I'm sure some of you are aware. We wanted to have a befitting talk shop for the school. And as at then, I think the bricklayers were able to give us an estimate of around 530,000. And when we seek for contribution, I think we only got, is it 140 or so, like that. So with that amount, we can't even go on with the talk show project, not to talk of the award and dinner night. So which is why that project was put on a hold. So but now, so the caretaker committee now brought a suggestion that let's have a mini reunion like this, so that when we connect like this, we bring the issue to people. We know we have people that are capable. Haba, I can see people. In fact, Haba, where's Chapter? Chapter alone can show that this. Though we have genius too. I'm sure B Roya is our junior. So, but we can't even compare ourselves with all of these schools. But in our own level, this project we want to embark on is not something that is above our means. It's just that what I noticed is that we don't have that commitment as old students, and this is why we are having such a meeting like this, so that we can deliberate on all of this. Sorry, I didn't mention Mrs. Yerima. She also played a vital role. In fact, I was surprised to see that with the commitment as a wife and kid, she was able to pull up some magic, let me call it that way. So please, let's clap for her, May your head no big. I just say they clap for you, they don't say
now who get money here supposed to be
no, she gets more change.
Yeah,
so before we proceed, the alumni before now have been able to open a bank account, official bank account for the alumni, and it's also something now. And since 2021, this same caretaker committee, out of their generosity, they will sit, they will contribute money on their own, and they will sponsor some graduating students. Should I call it sponsor? No. They will give them award in some specific subjects. So you can see that that also is something that we should commend. And they've been able to, for this reunion alone, they've been able to shoulder the banner. You can see that banner there. They were the one that gave us the money to make this banner, and they added 40,000 to what we have contributed. I'm sure those of you on the platform must have seen that. So it's also something that we should commend them for. So, but right now we have 3 projects that we are supposed to see to it before, let me say, before next month, because their graduation I think is next month, right? Yes, sir. Next month, right? So, and for us to make the thing unique, let's continue what our predecessors have started, this caretaker committee. So I talked to the secretary of the committee yesterday, and he said he has a suggestion. We are here to deliberate. He might not necessarily be right, but me, I feel he's right with that suggestion. What he said is that we have some people that have passion for their course, the courses they read. That what we should do is we should leave the room open for anybody that feel he can sponsor a particular award. Let's say, like me now, I studied computer engineering, so I can decide to say, okay, the best graduating students or the best in computer, I will give him so amount, or I'll buy him so maybe a mouse or something. I'm just citing example. I don't fit buy laptop now. Laptop now na 200 and I still dey trenches. I never leave trenches. So I think if we do it like this, I think we are going to come up with something tangible. And this way, when we are presenting to the school, we might not necessarily say it's so somebody that gave it. We'll give it as association. We'll now say, okay, the Alumni Association have been able to come up with this, and this is what we want to keep. I hope I'm making sense. And I think that suggestion is working. Left to me.
Certainly, we will have met last year, just like he said, but because of administrative issues, apart from within, from the headquarters, how what we intend doing was wrongly blown before the authority, and it was later we rectified it, and everything is now in order. Okay, I want to believe the first thing what we agreed on is the house to come together, because for the past 12 years, 2012 to 2024, that is almost about 12 years, the gathering has been on several points at different platforms, which shouldn't be. The gathering should be at what? At a not only at cluster level, but what? In a whole. So that we'll be able to see, interact. We are out of uniform level. Now the mind is mature. Level of exposure is what? Is matured. Some of us have moved ahead to what? To settle in life. Like Sebula is a settled man. Okay? He's a settled man with his babe. Ibrahim, who is not around. Is Ibrahim around? All right, and then normally we thought the young ladies should move more faster ahead, but men too are moving in their own way. So I want to congratulate every one of us after now. And one of the joy of the school is that, to be candid, I expected and we're expecting a time to come the forum will be larger than this, because almost all of you, if you check the item of the school, apart from the issue of the discipline, we have taken the name of the school beyond the imagination of men. That's the truth. That's the reality. To be frank with us here. I know some of us are just on the line, but from the forerunners of the first set, second set, third set, fourth set, look, I give you a salute. It has been great. All right? It's wonderful. And it's commendable. I believe it's just the beginning. I believe, or we believe, that it's just the beginning. The beginning in the sense that there is still places we are still moving on. Because I want to say that in the next 10, 15 years, this gathering will not just be gathering of boys and girls. It will be gathering of what? Not only just men.
Of presidents.
Of the governors. The men in charge.
Senators.
All right? There will be gathering of those who are the who's in the country. We believe that. Okay, so we should not just despise this gathering. So the first purpose of this gathering is is to connect the first set, and what will I say? This is 2022 set, am I right? 2022-23 set, which never met. All right, they have never seen. 2013 set, which even doesn't know them. You could only just see on the road, except they have been introduced. I remember, was it Asana is there? I think you were there with Ghana and the rest. Last year when there is graduation and they came around, I have to be introduced. And was it your set too? Or which of the set? I said, these are the first set. And they shout, Okay. But if this gathering has commenced earlier than this will have been taking place effectively. So along the line, some of the things we need to do is that we want to begin to have what you call, apart from the alumni gathering, okay, what do you call it? Is it the initiative night, or what do you call it?
The award night.
Okay, the dinner award night, such that the new set will not be lost. That's the truth. And let me tell you, the reality of this country today is of who you know. That's the reality. Okay? So, but if we start early, which we have started, I still believe we are not late, we are not behind schedule. We are at the right point. Okay? And this number, that's what I was thinking, that this number is very, very small. I think if I want to put in my head, the number of the students who have graduated out of this school is above 500. So look at the percentage. All right? We are above 500. The first set is 56. The present set, there are 100 and what? Is it 108? All right? So you know along the line, the number, those who have graduated. But in essence, that when we come together, let us be free. Despite all fingers are not equal, I have a part to play. While you are here, you are playing your part, either in the positive way or in the negative way. All right? It's a part. It keeps a good history of the school. All right? There are those who damaged benches and left, and there are those who kept their benches from SS1 to SS3. And it's some that those of us who their locker is still there and we are celebrating it. And there are those their lockers and seats can never be what? There are those who break the windows and all the rest. Hallelujah. And there are those, Mr. Okene gave them good mark. All right. I want to also appreciate the 2013 set. I think that's my pet set. I did only set so far who went on an excursion. Wonderful enjoyment, wonderful cruise. Can we clap for them? All right.
So thank you for inviting me. I expected that others will have been invited, particularly in person of Alumni.
No, this is on a lighter note.
Okay, on the lighter note.
Even they prevent some people dance for you. So finish your speech, may they go.
So I will supposed to have left so that you'll be free. Okay, so please let's be free to interact.
The reunion is a great moment because after the graduation from the first set 2012 and the present set who graduated last year 2023-24, they've not been able to gather despite several efforts. But it's a great achievement that the alumni now is beginning to take its form like every other alumni around. My advice for them is to keep it moving on and to set a goal that they can achieve. And because I will not say sky is the limit, but certainly we have places to go.
And what is the essence of this reunion?
We are gathered here to connect, to network, to have fun, and most importantly, to leave a legacy for the school. Well, my advice to them is for them to be dedicated to the association, because this association can take you to places. We can connect through this association, you can get a job offer, stuff like that. So we are just here to connect so that we can have network. Yes, that's the essence of meeting here. And also for us to have a legacy that we have kept for the school.
your position?
Well, I'm representing the caretaker chairman here because he's not around. So, and I've played a vital role in the organizing committee, the secretary of the organizing committee here. So I'm able to pull out something like this, which I'm very proud of. So it's something to write home about.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.